What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another Monday night. Review. As you can see, well, I am a happy camper because this was a good Monday Night Raw. Um, they did do a recap of SummerSlam as usual, but after all the recap and stuff was done, they did so people were arriving into the arena, and we will get the first segment of the night, which is Gunther promo, or the Gunther Championship Celebration promo, however you want to call it. Um, he will come out and basically will boost about his accolades or how in his journey becoming from being the greatest Intercontinental Champion to now on his way to being the greatest world heavyweight champion, and that now that he is the world heavyweight champion, this company and this title deserve him, and that he will be and everything is his now, and he don't, and that along the lines of he don't get called guard. He won't get called guard by anything. Ludwig Kaiser was also here. He the one who introduced Gunther. But yeah, he doesn't get called guard by anything. But then we will hear Randy Orton's music hit. I guess we just tossing out the whole brand split, and he will come out to basically challenge Gunther for the title, saying that you got here because you beat me at King of the Ring, but did you really beat me? Type deal, because we all know his shoulders was all the way on the mat, and Gunther admits that he was wrong about not being about what he said earlier about not getting called guard, because he did get called guard by Randy Orton, and that he accepts Randy Orton's challenge because there's an asterisk on his win that always bothered him about King of the Ring. Then we get a Sheamus promo backstage where they talk about how people are always trying to challenge him. You got Bronson Reed, Ludwig Kaiser, Pete Dunne, and he said because everybody want to make a name for themselves off of him, and he said, and he walks in and tells him to bring it on, and he goes off for the first match of the night, which is Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. This was a good match. I enjoyed it. This was a great way to start off Monday Night Raw. It was just a banger of a match. They even had moments where Ludwig would try to beat up on Sheamus, but he would do like a Hulk Hogan thing and Hulk up, and nothing was hurting him. Pete Dunne did try to get involved and hit him with a lady. This was like towards the end of the match where he would dodge it, hit Pete Dunne with that jump knee, and then Ludwig Kaiser tried to take advantage of that. But Sheamus was able to turn around, hit him with a jump knee and a bro kick to get the victory. And then we got a Wyatt 6 promo where we would get the about Joe Gacy and how he became a part of the group. Then there was a backstage promo where Adam Pearce and Bronson Reed, where he felt disrespected that he thought he should have had the match with Sheamus, but somehow Ludwig Kaiser did, and he said he did not only hear no excuses because there's always excuses with you, and I see now that if I want respect around here and a path to the top, I have to make it for myself. Then we'll get a Damian Priest promo where he basically calls out Finn Balor to come out and get his butt whooped for what he did. This promo cemented Damian Priest as a babyface, guys. He embraced the crowd, said the crowd's his family. His family got bigger. But but Finn Balor will show up on the screen to confront, to tell Damian that basically this is all because of him. He's the reason why this is all happening, because he betrayed them first, because there wasn't supposed to be any leaders. They were supposed to all have each other's backs, but they all changed when he became champion. And then even beforehand, when he said, when you screw me out of the title, he's talking about back when he was facing Seth Rollins, and Damian Priest's interaction with the briefcase is the reason why he lost. And so that he said he's gonna make his life a living hell by continuing to stab him in the back with but he won't be the only one. And then and come into frame at the camp, like it was close on his face like that. But then he pulled back, and we see the rest of the Judgment Day, which is just everybody minus Rhea and Damian Priest, and with a new addition of Liv Morgan. Then we get the second match of the night, which is Lyra Valkyria versus Shayna Blazer, and this was a fun little match between the two. I mean, it wasn't bad at all. I kind of enjoyed it a little bit. But Lyra would get the victory via DQ because once she had Shayna on the ropes, it was about to pin on 1, 2, 3. After she had hit her finisher and everything on Shayna, Sonya and Zoe would get involved, attacking her, causing a DQ, and then she would get saved by Damage Control. Then we would get a promo for the Final Testament, new Karrion Kross, and he was just basically saying how all he was trying to do was help Xavier Woods, help him stand out from Kofi Kingston and Big E, but he refused to be his own man. So now he will always be known as the man behind the man that next to the man. Then we got a backstage promo for Ivy Niles, who was talking with the Creed brothers, but then she would get interrupted by Maxine Dupree, who basically was just trying to ask her what was going on, what happened. She heard from her, and what's going on with the Creed brothers. But she was trying to explain it as they just, get focused and doing something. But then she would get interrupted by Chad Gable, who said she don't owe Maxine anything, especially explanation. And then he actually told Maxine they can have the name the Alpha Academy, and that his new group with the Creed brothers are going to do something that her and Owens could probably never do. That she had nothing to offer Maxine, and he tell Maxine Ivy to come with him. And then we get the CM Punk promo where he basically come out and said he wants to challenge Drew McIntyre again after, because people hate the fact that every time he gets put down, he never stay down, but he wouldn't be who he is if he stayed down. But he would get interrupted by Seth Rollins, who said he came out there, but he basically was he said that CM Punk was in a good mood, but he's in a good mood too because after 10 years he get to fight and put CM Punk's head in the dirt, and they would get ready to fight, but they would get interrupted by Drew McIntyre, who tried to taunt them with how he felt about winning the match, but since they wouldn't pay attention to him, he talked to CM Punk by saying that, I know someone who would listen to me and be by my side, your stupid dog and your lovely wife, AJ. And this would make CM Punk go, he was like, damn it. And he ran out the ring to go chase after CM Punk. He said, there you are. And then they would run away, and that would be the end of that. But not for Seth Rollins. As Seth Rollins was just left there in the ring, as he was getting ready to leave, he would turn around and get attacked by Bronson Reed, who hit him with like two or three senton, hit him with 3 sentons and 4 tsunamis. This would call, I think they would say, but they would confirm later on he would have internal bleeding. But this next promo, which is Adam Pearce confirming that he might have internal bleeding, was in an interview about Seth Rollins' condition. And he said he might have internal bleeding, but then he would get interrupted by CM Punk looking for Drew McIntyre, which he tells him, I know you want to get your hands on Drew McIntyre, but not tonight because I walked Drew McIntyre out the building. Then we would get, but like I said, it would be confirmed later on tonight that he did have internal bleeding. Then we get the third match of the night, which is AOP versus the New Day, which was a fun tag team match. But the true story here was that at one point, Odyssey Jones had to come out to even the odds, which caught Xavier Woods off guard. But this would allow Xavier Woods to get the victory. And when the Final Testament tried to jump in and beat up on them for getting the victory, Odyssey Jones would help even the odds, and this would lead to a JD McDonough promo where he would talk about why and how this happened, taunting Damian Priest that he didn't see it coming, that he should have, but he got too arrogant, and that he always hated Damian Priest for not wanting him in the group in the first place, that he couldn't be a part of his cool kids club, but that he will teach him a lesson later on tonight. Then we'll get the promo following the match with New Day, where Kofi would get questioned by Xavier Woods about Odyssey Jones, and which that he said the Kofi admitted that he was the one who called him because they met at the performance center while he was trying to rehab his arm, and that he made I think he even alluded to him being a new member of the New Day. But before they could continue, they conversation, they would get interrupted by Akira Tozawa in the Alpha Academy. Let's see where am I? The fourth match of the night. We had the fourth match of the night, which is Austin Theory and Grayson Waller versus Miz and R-Truth, which is basically being explained as, I guess they've been doing the Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis has been doing some type of deal, and I guess this is why we got Randy Orton and then Austin Theory, Grayson Waller on the show, even though they SmackDown superstars. I don't know. It's stupid, but the match itself was okay. It was fine. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all, but I kind of just felt bad for the Miz and Truth because they just took another L, and it was just like, man, they just really burying the Miz and Truth right now, I guess. But yeah, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory would get the victory after a mishap with R-Truth. I think he hit Grayson Waller with the AA, not knowing that and doing so he actually knocked the Miz out of the ring. And Grayson Waller wasn't a legal person. It was Austin Theory who would hit him with the 8-count down for the victory. And then we would get a Damian Priest promo responded to the JD McDonough's, saying that he's gonna he never liked JD or want him in the Judgment Day, but that he's gonna teach him a lesson as well. Then we get Braun Breaker being interviewed about him being the champion, how he feels being now going from the hunter to hunted, but he said he still is the hunter, and that anybody would be stupid enough to think that would be really stupid to try to take that title off of him, because they can't, and that the title was he wasn't born for that title. The title was born for him. Then we would get the next match, which is the fifth match of the night: JD McDonough versus Damian Priest. This was a good match. I enjoyed it. I think this was like the second. Is this like the second DQ finish of the night? Yeah, this is like the second DQ finish of the night. But yeah, this was a good match all the way up until the end when they would get the disqualification. Damian Priest would still win, but they would get a jump by the Judgment Day. He did try to fight them off, but the numbers game was just too much, especially with the help of Liv Morgan. But Rhea Ripley would come out and even the odds and cause them to help them Priest stand tall. They refer to them as the Terror Twins. I guess they're going to – I'm pretty sure that Rhea and Damian Priest going to start up a new group. Then we get what is that? Yeah, Sonya Deville. Basically attacking them, her group attacking Damage Control, taking Dakota Kai out because she was supposed to be having a match with Dakota Kai, and they would take her out of the equation. And thus we get to the sixth match of the night, which is Sonya Deville versus, or was supposed to be versus Dakota Kai, but ended up being Io Sky, and they will have a good back and forth one-on-one match with Io Sky getting the victory. Then we get Sami Zayn basically cutting the promo backstage. I think he started off talking with Ilya Dragunov, but he will reveal to Jay that he will be getting a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship. And Jay said, yeah, he knows he's gonna get the Intercontinental Championship back. And once he does, him and Jay gonna have some unfinished business. Gonna handle some unfinished business with the Judgment Day and Sami gonna become a double champion. And he was alluding to that him and Sami are going to be facing the Judgment Day for the tag team titles. I'm like, why are we doing that? No. Jay does not need. No. Stop it. Stop trying to put Jay and Sami in a tag team. Stop trying to put Jay in a tag team. Let him be main event Jay Uso. Jesus Christ. Then we get another Y6 promo where this was just like a promo about how the anniversary, because this was like 10 or 11 years to the day that the original Wyatt Six with Bray Wyatt debuted. And then we would get the main event, which is American Made. That is the Chad Gable and the Creed Brothers' new group name, American Made, versus the Wyatt Six. And this was a perfect, good match. This was very good. I enjoyed it. This is how you do a main event, and this is how you debut them. No mixed stuff, no nothing. It was just pure, good, dominant, like wrestling. The Creed Brothers, well, American Made looked good here too. But it was the Wyatts who would come out on top and get the victory to stand tall to end the night. And like I said, this was a good Monday Night Raw. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm gonna give this Monday Night Raw a 8 out of 10 big ups. This was a good Monday Night Raw. This was a good Monday Night Raw. I enjoyed it. I had no problem with anything. We got good storylines coming out, progressive storyline, new storyline. We got some good stuff coming out here, but it was just some questionable things along the way too. But you let me know in the comments down below what you thought. If you enjoyed my review of this, you hit this button right there for all of my WWE reviews. And if you enjoyed this video so much and want to support the channel, all you gotta do is hit that like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button, because we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, and I need you guys' help for that. And as always, hitting you on these videos for more of my amazing content, but don't go anywhere because I got more. Peace.